All right, we're getting close to the top here as I am now at my number 3 best film of 2012. And that is what was probably the most anticipated film of the year, The Dark Knight Rises. And it delivered in every which way I hoped and more. Now, okay, anyone close to me knows how much I loved 2008's The Dark Knight. And not just for Heath Ledger's one in a billion performance, but also for the fact that it was a cinematic masterpiece. And will forever be, in my opinion, the benchmark, and that all superhero-themed films are told. So you have to wonder, how on earth is Christopher Nolan going to achieve with a third film with a franchise, with his own franchise that has already set that mark? Well, guess what? He did it here. Many fans have that mentality, oh, how will Heath's performance be equal? The fact is, this film didn't need that one-of-a-kind performance to make it work, not whatsoever, because Nolan still gave us a film that reaches the depth of what being heroic and villainous is all about, and explores the aspects of adventure combined with drama, and it is both exciting and riveting, and also explores just everything that with the inner reaches of what is going on within the actual story. Now, of course, where this film takes off, it's actually been even though it's been 4 years since The Dark Knight, the film takes place 8 years since Batman has assumed the blame for the death of Harvey Dent in order to maintain what Batman... He did this in order to maintain what Batman believed was the sanctity for the city of Gotham. And while in self-exile, Bruce Wayne has watched Gotham City emerge as a town that is now very low on crime, and somewhat at peace, as the best it can be. However, a relentless terrorist by the name of Bane, played very well by Tom Hardy, puts Gotham in the kind of danger that it has never seen the likes of before, driving Bruce Wayne out of exile. Christian Bale is, of course, back as the title character, and it's once again just tremendous here. We've seen him balance the personality of Bruce Wayne and Batman very well, and over the course of these 3 movies, it has evolved into just a very, very interesting personality balance. Now, along for the ride here is Anne Hathaway as Selina Kyle, or Catwoman, I guess you can call her. But she adds a very nice spark to this film without going over the top. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is also a very welcome addition to the cast as Detective Blake. And as is Marion Cotillard. She's kind of... some people thought she was wasted here, but I thought she did what she had to do in this film that her role told her to do, and she did it just fine. And again, Tom Hardy, once again, is a very intimidating presence as Bane, and provides just the nature of the type of villain that Alfred Pennyworth described in The Dark Knight when he talked about the Joker. Sometimes people just want to watch the world burn. And speaking of Alfred, Michael Caine once again does great as the voice of reason. And Morgan Freeman and Gary Oldman, much like they did in the previous films, lend a big helping hand here and are a welcome presence. The Dark Knight Rises, I find people just kind of went into it expecting too much sometimes. To me, I was excited. I was heavily excited going into this movie because it still delivered a wallop in every way possible, with its action, adventure, dramatic elements, even its light moments. So that is why I have no problem saying that The Dark Knight Rises is my number 3 best film of 2012.